So as promised, VW have came through with a car. I've just got the details today. It's called the Arteon. I've never heard of it. Apparently it's a new car. So we're going to take a look at it today, see what I'm getting. I'm not going to get it for a few months. Apparently it's a new car. Let's have a look. Design. Okay, looks pretty nice. I quite like it. Eye-catching from any angle. Bonus. It's got Arteon lettering. Wow, big selling point, having the name of the car on the back. That's the second most important point. Lighting concept. Good. Space concept. Design that you can feel. Great. It's got a panoramic tilting sliding sunroof and ambient lighting. We all love a bit of ambience. It's got a cockpit. I thought you said a malfunctioning steering wheel. That's not a selling point. Multifunction steering wheel and active info display. A spacious boot with easy open and easy close functions. Okay. Assistance got dynamic light assist, lane assist, area view, XDS. Everybody loves a bit of XDS. And park assist, dynamic cornering light, infotainment. Hate that word. Heads-up display. I like a bit of heads-up display. It's like you're playing the PS4 then. And you can connect it to shit. Well, there we go. What do we think of the new car, guys? I think that's quite nice. Not sure how much room there is for the dogs in it, though. We might just have to give up the back seats to the dogs. But I think that'll do. I don't want it in gold. Give me just something chilled, a nice black one or something. I don't want to go over the top. Right, let's get on with the football because I've gone a bit mental with the signings. It's the first time in the history of the Journeyman that I've had money to spend, and I've gone a bit crazy. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 6 of The Journeyman. We've got a literal crap ton. I think that's the technical term for the amount of transfers we've made this summer. Most of which I wanted, a couple which I didn't, and I'll show you why. If you're wondering why I'm sort of half disappearing, it's because I'm wearing my Liverpool kit, because obviously Liverpool kicking off in about an hour, I think. And it's the sort of luminous green kit. You look like some sort of building contractor or something like that. Look at it. Oh, look at the shininess of it. That's just weird. Right, enough farting about. Let's have a look at the transfer screen, shall we? Okay, here we go. Got quite a bit... I've gone mental. Look at what I've done. Right, we've spent £116 million. We've also bought in £78 million worth of players. So I'll take you through the outs first. Ollie is playing with a squeaky behind me, if you can hear that. So, first up, we've got the outs. So, a couple of sort of fringe players have left. Dennis Surgett for 3.1. Anybody else? We'll just show you the sort of main one. I don't even know who he is. He's just a youth player that was never going to get that good. Still managed to get 2.2 million from him. Klosterman, we did let leave for 1.5 million. He's a solid player, but he's 32 years old, and he was on 100 grand a week, and I just couldn't justify paying that. He's still got good physicals for a 32-year-old, but the rest is okay. I could get somebody so much better on like half the wages. So we got rid of him. Dennis Bertram, our backup right back. Good physicals. I don't think was ever going to be that good going forward, though. And we need attacking fullbacks. Kai Buskens, we finally got rid of that bell end that I've tried to get rid of since the start. So as soon as we took over, he was unhappy, and ever since then we tried to get rid of him. He's valued at 4.5 million. We got £1 million for him, and I'm delighted because he just wouldn't go. Next up is Theophilus Okoro, who is our left back. I quite like 26-year-old Nigerian international. He went to Red Bull Leipzig. And he's a decent player, but I thought we could do better, and hopefully we have. Next up, the guy that we all kind of wanted to go, Whingy McWhingeface, Julius Damjan. We were sold for 15.25 million up front, rising to 22. It's a little bit less than he's worth. He was a decent player. We could play him as a striker. He played there for a little bit, did okay without spectacular, but he just whinges, and he got annoyed about 3 different things this season. Wasn't getting enough game time. Didn't strengthen the team. Booty, fuck off. That was the story in essence. We got Nicholas Bestie. I loved his name, but again, we could do better with a left back, and we still managed to get 5.5 million. Leonardo Quinney, £8 million. He's a decent player. He's only 22, and the reason I sold him, he's on almost 100 grand a week, and for that sort of money, you can do a lot better than this. And it all just got a bit carried away after that. Julian Draxler, yes, I know I signed him on, and yes, he wasn't very good. I knew it wasn't a very good decision at the time, and it proved to be so. We are loaning him out this season, so he's getting all his wages paid by Wolfsburg, so that's okay. Timo Werner, this was an interesting one. I didn't plan to sell him, but we went a bit crazy signing strikers, and so I decided to sell him. Like, again, another player on 100 grand a week, 32 years old, not going to get better. He's a great player, and he's been with us a few seasons, but he had a good second half to last season, but I think we could do better for that sort of money. Who else? The Red Baron, our sort of backup striker. Decent player, but we got rid of him as well, but he's never going to really set the world alight. Nicholas Kokic. Nobody wants a Kokic. So that's why I sold him. Simple. Right, next up. This is the one I didn't want to sell. So Pablo Ayala, our main centre-back, has gone for Real Madrid for £21.5 million. Absolutely gutted about this. Real Madrid was sniffing around, and I said I rejected like £17 million bid for him. I was like, no, not having it. And then they come in with a £21.5 million bid, and apparently that's his release clause, because I didn't spot that he had a £21 million release clause. I tried to offer him a new contract. He had his heart set on Real Madrid, and that happened quite late on as well, and I had to go then buy another sort of first-choice centre-back, which was slim pickings, to say the least. Right, now let's look at the free players. You've already probably scanned it. You'll know a few. You'll recognise a few. So normally I get a bunch of just young players that are going to get really good. And I thought, no, let's get a bit of experience in the team. So our first 3 transfers are all free transfers, old, experienced. First of all, you know him. You love it. It ain't no party like a Thomas party. Just superb. I know he says 2-star, but he's been brilliant for us when we were at Lazio, scoring goals, making tackles, just doing what he loves, really. And he was just brought in as a sort of squad player. He's only on 32 grand a week. I'm hoping to make him a coach, hopefully at the end of this season, as long as we don't play him too much and then he gets another year. I don't really want to give him another year. Next up, we've got Emmanuel Mamana, who is like an FM legend at this point in life. Everybody signs him. You can get him quite cheap early on. Who is it that you signed him for? River Plate. So in the game, he went to Lyon. Didn't really get that much game time. Went to Gladbach, where he was a starter, which is great because he's got the experience. He probably knows the language. Then he went to Liverpool for £22 million and was sort of fringe player there. Didn't really sort of show his proper skills, but he's 32, but he's still an absolutely solid player for a good season or two. Really well-rounded stats. I do like him a lot. I think he's going to be very good. Only on 62 grand a week, which is not too bad for a player of his stature. And then I don't know how to pronounce his name. We're going to call him. How do you pronounce this, baby? Weigl. Weigl. Yeah. Wheel. Okay. I wasn't going to...
They might not pronounce a G.
Okay, so you're going for a silent G, are you? The wheel.
Wheel's quite good.
Yeah.
He runs around.
He runs around because he's a wheel. So Julian has joined us, 3.5-star, 100 grand a week. So it's a big signing, but he was going to slot straight in. We've got Maximilian Arnold, who's basically the same role, but he's getting on a bit now. He's not nowhere near as good as this guy. I think for a season or two, he could be very, very good. He's not the best shooter, which is disappointing, but he's going to play a lot of games this season. I think he'll pay off his high wages. Right, now let's get on to the actual money spent. First off, we have Gautier Lafitte. Great name. He is a attacking fullback, left-hand side, only 19 years old, tons of potential. You'll notice this theme a lot. Really good, decent, well-rounded stats. I think he's going to get a lot better. Only 19. I think he's going to be a very good... He could be the next Connor Up. We did try and sign Connor Up. We couldn't afford him, and then Bayern Munich, I think, paid £56 million for him. So he's in Germany, just not with us. sadly. But we've got Lafitte in. I liked his name as well. It's a bonus. Next up, we've got Roger Serrano from Gladbach, £10 million. Just a really solid central midfielder, sort of Quinny's replacement, 20 determination, really like that. Left-footed. Loves a first touch, plays as a deep line playmaker, but can also fill in a multitude of roles. He's got nice, well-rounded stats here. So he's only 24 years old, can improve a little bit, but he's sort of 3.5 star. Very happy with that transfer. Next up, if you follow me on Twitter, which you should do, at Loki Doki GG, because during the summer I was tweeting out players. Should I buy this guy? How much would you pay for this guy? We had quite some interesting discussions, and one of them was about Thomas Faulhaber from Red Bull Leipzig. This is our new striker. He's a blonde magician. He's £26.5 million value. We bought him for 20, going up to 30 if he scores 50 goals and plays 100 million games for us. He's going to be a very good striker this season. I think he's got really nice, well-rounded stats. I wanted somebody that could still jump and head the ball. A lot of really good strikers have really bad heading, so I wanted to get somebody that was solid all-round, 18 finishing. I think this guy could be very, very good. He's 25 years old, not been called up to the international squad, which is quite surprising, but he's kind of never really settled anywhere and never really got first-team football. He's gone for a lot of money, but I think he could be superb for us. Next up, we have William Hassan Nagantaki from... Obviously, that sounds German. He is a 16-year-old central midfielder just with a lot of potential. Hopefully, he'll come good in a couple of years, get him some good tutoring. Next up, we've got Lutz Schrock, 2.5 million, going up to 4. Another potential central midfield legend, 5-star potential. I think he could be really good as well. So we've brought in a couple of players for the future. Next up, we've got Franck Delhay from Standard Liège for £6 million. He's going to be our backup right back. You know how attacking I like my right backs, and obviously this guy can't play right back, so of course he goes right in my team at right back. Marking 11, tackling 9. It's better than Rita. I remembered his name this time. But very good going forward. He's only 23 years old. Everybody loves a Belgian. And I think he could be a really good player for us. He's not going to be sort of first team. He's going to be a decent sort of backup. And he's still got time to improve. Next up, from Barcelona. This was an unexpected one. It was one of those players that I'd had on my shortlist for 3-4 years. And then suddenly he was transfer listed by Barcelona, so I couldn't say no. He's valued at 13.75 million. We picked him up for 3.2. He scored well for Zenit in Russia last season on loan. And he's a very good player. This is what I was talking about, this sort of, lack of jump. He's not a versatile striker. He's got a 16 heading, but he can't jump. He's just... That's basically all he can do. No jumping about. But another very good player. 4-star potential. 23 years old. I think he could be a very, very good... 3.2 million. This is what's happening with Timo Werner. I was like, yeah, well, I'll keep him. And then all these little young players transfer listed. You just can't say no because you're losing such good value. He's already valued at 13 million. Okay. Next up. On loan, we've already sent him back, to be fair. He's been on my transfer, my shortlist for a while, mainly because his name is Papachristopoulos, Demetrius Papachristopoulos, and we've already sent him back. I've tried to sign him before, but they didn't want to know, so we sent him back on loan because we got another player, because we bought more strikers. Talking of more strikers, Christian Cruz, 15 million from Las Palmas, going up to 19.75. Another very good, well-rounded striker. We're actually going to retrain him because we've got so many strikers as an advanced playmaker. He played 3 games in our friendlies as advanced playmaker, scored 5 goals. He's a pretty well-rounded player, only 24 years old, 4.5-star potential. He's on a lot of money, but he's already valued at 25 million. So even if we sold him tomorrow, which we legally can't, we'd make a tiny profit on him. Next up, another striker. You know him, you love him. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme, the Congolese international player. A few mentioned in the comments, I forgot to mention it. He decided to take up his second nationality and play for the Congolese national side. So that just makes his story even better. Jean-Claude Van Damme is now Congolese. And I just couldn't help myself. He was available. I probably didn't need him. I just couldn't help myself. But he's valued at £10 million, and we signed him for 5.5. So it's not too bad, is it? And he spent the last season in Germany as well, so he's used to it. Next up, Somebody that's not a striker. It's Jesus Sanchez. I'm just going to call him Jesus. It's much more fun when you just call him Jesus. Jesus Sanchez from Atletico Madrid, £215,000. How good is this guy for 215k? 24-year-old, backup goalkeeper, 4-star potential. I'm very, very happy with this as a backup goalkeeper for 215k. When he came up, I was like, gobble, gobble, gobble. Yes, please. Next up, we've got the love child of David De Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. It's Kevin De Silva. He is our new central midfield dynamo. I posted him on Twitter. Somebody said he didn't think he was very good. I think he's very, very good because he suits... We play 3 central midfielders role, a deep line playmaker, a ball-winning midfielder, and a central midfielder, and he fits pretty much all of those roles. He can play anywhere you like. He's only 21, he's 5-star potential, 20 determination, 16 work rates, personality is driven. I think this guy could be with us for a long, long time to come. I think he's going to be a bit of a superstar. It cost a lot of money, £30 million, going up to 41, but I couldn't help myself. Okay, so next up. So I was kind of pretty much done at that point with transfers. I was like, okay, yeah, we've done our transfers. And then that Pablo Ayala thing, shit happens. And we're like, okay, we need to get a centre-back in. And it honestly was slim pickings that... I tried to get Ivan Silva from Lazio, but for Lazio, he didn't want to come. He wanted Champions League football. This is the problem we're having, is that to make that next step up, the players we really want Champions League football, understandably. And we're just in the boring Europa League thing this season. So hopefully Champions League football next season, and then we can make the step up further. His name is Flavian Conan. That's just a really good name. Another pickup from Lyon, £10 million rising to £15 million. And it's kind of another one with bags of potential. I wanted a starter, and I think he's just about good enough to start. And I think with game time, he's going to improve quickly. He's got amazing physicals for a centre-back, decent amount of pace, I think for centre-backs, acceleration is more important than pace. And he's got 17 acceleration. I think he could be a very, very good player with a bit of training and a bit of help just to improve some aspects of his game. And his name's Conan. Who doesn't want fucking Conan? And then lastly, we've got Francois Roche on loan from Juventus, and he is another centre-back option just to give me... fill the space, basically, that Ayala's left. And just a really solid backup centre-back, his 3-star potential. I'm only paying his wages and he's on barely anything. So I think this is a great little pickup. I think he'd actually do a job. So, hang on, 1 minute. Tea. A lot of you are asking why I don't use my Loki Doki mug while I do videos. And that is because this stays hot for hours, and also I gave my Loki Doki... I only kept one for myself, and I gave that to the missus, a few brownie points. But also we have like a posh coffee. We've got a coffee machine in the evenings, and that's when I use the mug. This is my general day-to-day thermal mug, because you can make a cup of tea and it's hot for a couple of hours. It's bloody marvellous for lazy people like me. Right, we're going to play a game as well this episode. It's already 20 minutes. You're just going to have to suck it up. Played a bunch of friendlies, including... This was bizarre when it came up. A game against Liverpool, Hendrix testimonial. I'm like, who the fuck is Hendrix? And why is it... Hendrix has been there 10 years. And apparently, we've been in the game so long that they signed him in 17-18 season. He's been there 10 years. He's a solid central midfielder, 33 years old now. We played a testimonial, lost 5-3. I'll let him win. Harry Owen scored. I won't show you friendly Harry Owen goals. That's taking it too far. But Harry Owen scored, as you'd expect. The goals have been... Look, Harry Owen again. You can't fucking stop the guy. It's crazy. And we have played one competitive game this season, and that was against Jagersberg, Diakite, Faulhaber, and Taki getting the goals for a 4-0 win. It was like such an easy game. They're lower league. It's the cup first round. So I was like, no. Let's come back for the first proper game, and that is against Leverkusen, who we've been trying to sign their left back for most of the summer, and they're just bastards, basically. So today there's going to be a few proper league debuts for a lot of players. We're going to go with Bernardos in goal, who we've had to assure that we're going to get Champions League this season because people have been sniffing about. Lots of sniffing. And then we're going to go with Fustel at right back. For some bizarre reason, it's taking him fucking forever to learn how to play as a right back. Just forever. The whole of last season and this season, and he's still like, yeah, I don't know, we're right back. Like, just talk to James Milner. He'll teach you. Right, then we got Kitching and Mamana, the experience and the youngster in set. I think these could form a really good partnership. Lafitti at left back, the youngster. We're going to go Diakite with the experience. We love a bit of Diakite. I know I'm saying his name wrong, but just, suck it up. Julian Wheel. Okay, it probably is. No, it's probably right. Right, Kevin Da Silva at central midfield. Christian Cruz at the advanced playmaker role. Falharber at the striker with Taki alongside him. Taki was definitely staying. He was kind of one of the important cogs of this machine. And I think that's going to be very good this season. Let's just sort out the bench. Librera, do we want him on the bench? Yes, we do. Conan is on the bench. That's the right back. Also, Serrano. If you're wondering why we haven't got a backup left back, actually Serrano is going to... You know me. Serrano is now our backup left back. If you search for really attacking fullbacks, you just don't find any. So you kind of have to adapt for how attacking. Like, I want dribbling, I want pace, I want everything. That to get somebody like that, it's very hard to get a good fullback. So we generally tend to find players that just got the right foot. They've got he's got great stats to play as a fullback. So he's going to be our fullback as well. Sanchez is on the bench, is off. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Pozzo. I'm probably going to have to sell one of Pozzo, Hadji, or Cruz. So because they all play as this attacking advanced playmaker. So we're going to give them a pretty much even game time this season, see how they get on, and then maybe in the January transfer window, that's the one we cash in. Finances-wise, still got 123 million in the bank. I've spent every penny, but we have cut the wages, as promised. We're still 400 grand under the wage budget, and that's even after we've lowered it to spend more money. Right. The only problem is, as many of you experienced FM players will know, is that when you make too many changes, it can take quite a while for the team to settle into the auto number. You know you love that. It takes a lot of time for this team to settle. So we're working on team cohesion in training and obviously the tactics for the new guys. So we'll do that for the next couple of months until everybody's settled in, and then we'll sort of start crushing people. We only have to achieve Europa League this year again, so that's good. They're not expecting too much from us. Diakite is our key man. They got Buttlicker as well. He's quite good. I'm not even going to look at him anymore. That's just a present. Okay, we need to pick a captain. I forgot to do that. Good start. Good start. Right, it's all about the supporters apparently. All right, let's get them faithed up. There's a lot more to come from you, Beeps. Come on, you got this. So the big sort of... Obviously, a lot of the players have got to prove themselves today. But the big ones for me are... We've got good strikers now. So the strikers, Falhauber and Taki, need to prove themselves because they've got decent competition. Lafitti's injured, taken a knock already. But also Christian Cruz, advanced playmaker. He's got a massive amount of competition in Hadji and Pozzo. So that's going to be the interesting one. Right, let's work some magic, boys. I'll have this first game of the season. I'll take a draw, to be honest. Cruz plays it full to Falhauber. I like saying his name. It's probably wrong, but you know me by now. Yeah, so fucking hell. The season took me. The summer took me 6 hours, maybe, to go through, because, as you know, with all the leagues loaded up... Go on, Falhauber's pounced! Yeah! 6 minutes in, he gets his debut goal. Well, third of the season, the cup doesn't count. Come on, stop counting the cup. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I'm just getting old. I watched that Rita thing, you know, the last episode of me forgetting who Rita was, and the fact I'd sold him. Jesus. Right. Okay, corner from Buttlicker. Easy header away from Wheel. Go on the Wheel. That's a decent ball. Mamana gets a good header away. Cruz takes a lovely first touch. Plays it short to Diakite. What's he got? Plays it forward to Falhauber. Finds... Oh, that's a lovely ball to Taki. Oh, that's good defending, to be fair. What a pass from Falhauber, though. Oh, pressure. Right, Lafitti. Oh, lovely. Falhauber! Yes! There it is, son! Get in! What a debut. Proper debut. I'm not counting the cup, because it was like some lower league opposition. What a league debut for Foul Harbour. 2. Taki with the assist. Cheeky. They're linking up already because Foul Harbour made that a chance for Taki. And Taki made the chance for Foul Harbour. They are looking like they could work together well. Lafitte is knackered, and I don't have another left back because the other guy's not quite ready yet. You might just have to suck it up. Right. Come on. Buttlicker. Easy for Feustel. Faustel. I think I call him something different every bloody time I say his name. Great tackle. Kitching. Lovely stuff. Plays it away. De Silva. Plays it towards Taki. Unlucky. I like the speed of which we attacked there, though. There's space over here, mate. There's a bit of space over here. Okay. Brown. To the back post. That's a great part. That's a great finish. Yeah. It is quite good. All right, Brown. Lovely ball to the back post. Buttlicker couldn't miss this. Oh, he tried his best to miss it, but he didn't. I just want to say a massive thank you to one brand new Patreon, and that's Emil Brandenburg. I think I'm saying your name right, Brandenburg. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the Doggers Club. Also, I want to say a massive thank you to Clive Wakeman, who messaged me through YouTube and said, "Hi, mate, I just want to make a one-off donation. I don't have that much money. I just want to make a one-off donation to say thank you. Foul Harbour for the hat-trick." Oh. And you can do that through Patreon. If you just want to give 1 month, you can wait until the first of the month when the money's taken and then just cancel it. But I basically gave him the link to my Twitch tips thing so he could donate one off. And he donated 20 quid. So thank you so much, Clive. You're an absolute fucking hero, mate. I've banned him from, because he said he was short cash. I said, don't give anything if you're short cash. And also, I'm banning you from giving any more money. If you're short cash, that's it, right? No more. I'm very appreciative, but sort yourself out. Buy yourself something pretty, all right? Okay, 2-1 half time. I'm a little bit worried about Lafitte. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I've got a plan here. I'm going to bring Franck Delhay on and switch them over, because Feustel can actually play a tiny bit of left back. He's right-footed, but I still think with that much tiredness, he's never going to last the 90 minutes. He's going to be dead. He's going to be like me if I ran 20 yards. Right, can we get a third goal? I'd like to see a goal from Cruz. I'd like to see a hat-trick, actually, from Foul Harbour. We'll give one of the other advanced playmakers a go in a minute. I wasn't sure when we started about Hadji and if he'd be really sort of solid, but actually, right at the end of the season, last sort of 10 games, he really came good. Oh, Delahey, on his debut. Lovely stuff, mate. Headed on. Diakite, tackle him. Asamoah. Oh, interception from a man. That's all the experience, years of experience from the big man. Just look, calmly dribbles forward, nothing on. All right, I'll play it back. Okay, this is dangerous, though. Yep, yep. Okay. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's have a look at the player rate and see what's going on. We're playing all right. I'm very happy with how we're playing. Leverkusen are a decent side. Right, Cruz. Still learning each other's... Oh, this is dangerous. This looks horribly goal-like, doesn't it? Yeah. Bloody buttlicker. Sometimes you just know when a goal is about to be scored. It's like, yeah, this feels goaly. Especially with this much space. The break on. Mamana tries his best. Pings it across. And they always seem to get them, don't they? Just a little tiny bit of a cutback. Kitching's like, for fuck's sake. I love my... I'm just ahead. A weird ghostly figure. I'm such a child. And I like it. Alright. Okay, Hadji for Cruz. You've not really done much this game. Silva's not had the best of games either. We'll save the sub, though. It's all good. I said I'll take a draw. And I'm holding to that. It's been relatively even. We've had a few more better chances, but... it's not been our usual domination. Okay, Buttlicker with a corner. Okay, that's 3-2 now, though, isn't it? Nicolas Baudry. Okay, That's not ideal, boys. That's way too simple. Near post. Who's that jumping late? Who's jumping late? I can't click you. Stop trying to be camouflage. Oh, it's the wheel. Oh, don't score again. The wheel heads it away. It's stuck in now. Oh, no. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. That's it. Force them back. Push them back. Oh, somebody's going to score. Cock. Asamoah. Tackle him. Somebody put a foot in. I'll take a foul at this point. Not a penalty. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, no. He's so good. It's his 10th of the season. This is the first fucking league game. How have you scored 10? What in the fuck? How are you scoring 10 league goals in the season? That feels broken. Oh, let's just see it out. I left it too late. He's got a twisted knee though, so he'll only get to like 60 goals this season now he's injured. Dear Kite, can we do something? Last 10 seconds, probably just an end of game highlight. Hadji, good through ball though. Falhaba, all decent. There's plus points to be taken, people. There's plus points to be taken. Overall, we definitely edged the game. I'll say it's disappointing. We'll fire him up. The left back tiredness issue was indeed an issue. So I'm not entirely delighted with that, having to play Fustel at right back. Debuts, splashes the cash, yeah. Praise Leverkusen. Gignac, who? Oh my God, is Leon boss? Okay, didn't strike me as a one-day manager. Right, there we go. We are done. Transfers done. I forgot to show you the Europa League draw. Spartak Moscow, Ludogorets and Brondby, the mighty Brondby, Daniel Agger. I did a Brondby save in FM16, so I'm absolutely delighted to get to play against them. We should be fine. Ludogorets, Brondby, I think will be relatively easy. Spartak might be a little bit tricky, but we've got to qualify from that. So there we go, guys. Please let me know in the comments what you think of the transfers overall. Is there any particular player that you think is going to be a superstar from our transfers? Like, is there anyone that really sort of sticks out? Maybe just good value, or just player that you think is going to really, really perform this season? Obviously, the obvious one to go for at the moment is the guy that scored 4 goals in 2 games, Falhaba. But anybody else, look at, obviously, Thomas Partey as well. That's default. There you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. I'm off to watch Liverpool smash Man City. My prediction is 3-1.